Have you heard?
This is amazing.
Shopkeeper. Shopley's coming. Influencer.
I'm in leaving. Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes dollars and cents.
Stop whispering! The Whisper campaign is over! Let's go! Welcome to Shopley, the one and only company that is transforming live commerce by putting money and power back into the hands of the people. From competitors to collaborators, we're opening up the world, step by step indiscriminately, by compounding and bringing the global economy to every doorstep. Shopley is about uniting humanity, focusing on the things that unite us, not divide us. It is your chance to earn a full-time income in your spare time, so that you may live your dreams all the time. Don't get left behind with the problem or the old way of doing business, but rather step in front of the solution of decentralized live commerce, predicted to be the next trillion-dollar movement. So don't wait. Why wouldn't you get on the ground floor of this brand new business vertical worldwide? Whether you're a team builder, an online affiliate, a retail vendor, or a retail developer. Now is the time. Part-time, full-time, or all the time. Welcome to Shopley's official pre-launch at the ground floor. Let's go!
All right, welcome guys. Welcome. Shopley 2.0 is here. Who's pumped? Who's excited? Who's curious? Who's still sitting on the fence? So I'm going to get straight into it. On day 2 of a water fast. Just got this PowerPoint 10 minutes ago. Just put the kids to bed, but we do it all in our stride, right? So guys, Shopley 2.0. If you've been hiding under a rock, you might know not what we're talking about. The company's been talking about this for a while, doing lots of different promotions. Shopley 1.0 was okay. It was okay. It was pretty cool. I actually had a lot of fun with it because, you know, we got to pioneer and experiment with bringing on vendors. We brought on some really good vendors. So people with great products, you know, like Jeff with his AI digital, and the other vendors that are on here tonight, the physical products are huge high quality, but they were warm market vendors. So they were perfect people to come into Shopley 1.0. And so Shopley 2.0 is really the Shopley of the 1.0 that we would have wanted from day one, which never really happens when you're doing something that's never been done before. So tonight I want to run through Shopley 2.0. So what's live right now, what's about to be live in 2 days, what's about to be live in 2 weeks, and sort of moving towards Shopley 3.0, which is only 120 days away. So I actually kind of know what's coming in Shopley 3.0. I'm not supposed to know. No one's supposed to know. But, you know, network marketers can't keep secrets. Things get leaked out. And let me tell you guys, if you're excited by Shopley 2.0, and we're talking about, you know, 10xing, 20xing our business, right? So obviously we get the recordings out there. And thirdly, to really come up with a team game plan as well to break it all down. And okay, that's great. There's new changes. What does that actually mean for us? So to kick it off, there's a new face, I guess, a rebrand, refresh of the website. So if you go to shopley.com right now, this is live. So this is one of the instantaneous things that you'll see. Shopley 2.0, the refresh there is live. So it talks about pre-launch is here. Yeah, the Whisper campaign, the beta testing is done. I don't want to beta test things anymore. I want to launch, right? I want to be in pre-launch. So we're officially in pre-launch. Next 120 days leading up to the official launch of Shopley. So you can go on there and check that out. You'll see different spreads. What I really like about this is now, instead of having I've been writing it down in my notes on my phone and on pen and paper. These are the vendors that we have that are in Australia. We have 5, we have 8, we have 10, we have 50 products. Now, automatically through your IP, it'll come up with the vendors and the products that ship straight to Australia. Now you can go and click on this little down arrow because you're in US visiting family and you want to get some more Myella organic products to eat because you don't want to eat American food. So you click on the US, it'll show the US vendors that are shipping to the US, Canada, Philippines, wherever. Okay, so you can be able to show which vendors ship to whichever country. It will just pick up your IP address though, instantaneously. So it'll show you the vendors that ship to you. So I don't have to go and click on every single vendor now and put in an order and then go to checkout for it to say we are not shipping to your country right now. So that's automatic. You can also search for the products there, select a category. So these are all things that, you know, we would have loved from day one, right? But they just weren't there. They are there now. So we can select a category, jewelry, health and wellness, skincare, e-learning, whatever it is. We can search for keywords or to see the vendors that ship to us. So I'm loving that. That's just saving me a lot of time. It's great for me to get 100 PV qualified. It's easier and quicker for me to get the products that I want to order every single month. Who is in love with that? And just straight off the bat that we can see the products and vendors that are shipping to us. So I really love that. I also like the fact that, you know, the feeding from Instagram is feeding right into the website. So the videos that you guys are doing on Instagram, the videos that you're putting on the Shoply Instagram, the videos that corporate pick up, all feeding into the actually Shoply.com website. So if you want to get your face out there, your name out there, your product out there, your brand out there, just, I mean, you want to be doing it on your own socials, of course, but Shoply are going to be grabbing them, putting them on their Instagram channel, on their YouTube channel, and also putting it on the Shoply.com website. So the Instagram channel and the YouTube channel will feed in to Shoply.com website, and you'll be featured there on that. So that just adds a real personalized touch, a real community touch, a real sort of team touch with that as well. And so we also have a Shoply.com news. If you look at that URL, you might kind of want to save that somewhere or write it down. Shoply.com/news. So this is where you can keep up to date with everything new. I mean, we do a pretty good job in our Facebook group, right? That'd be the first place I would still go. Look at your pin section, use the search bar, look for documents, look for PowerPoints, look for presentations, look for the videos, all those types of things are in our Facebook group. But they've also created one here now, corporate, Shoply.com/news. And you'll be able to see, you know, all about the launch. They'll keep documents here. They'll keep PowerPoint presentations here, all that type of stuff as well. So it's just easier, events, webinars, Zooms. I mean, there's so many Zooms that go on. People are back and forth all the time trying to get their schedule. You can just come on here and check it out as well. So I want to dive right into the really cool stuff rather than leaving this till last. So jumping straight into it, this is what I find to be really exciting, what we can really run with over the next 30, 60, 90, 120 days. So previously we had a $4.99 license, right, to be an influencer. And we had a $7.99 license to be an Influencer Pro. And so that was great. You know, there's value in that. There's community bonus. There's the vendor development certification that we can bring on vendors at Influencer Pro and so forth. But really the influencer level was, I mean, there's less than 5% of anyone that joined up in Shoply joined up as an influencer. You either joined as a free affiliate or you joined up as an Influencer Pro, right? This influencer now, I think, is going to become the most popular option to enroll with. Now, I don't want to forget about the free affiliate. Guys, your funnel that Shoply has built in for you, it works super good. Like, it is one of the better funnels that I've seen in internet marketing. It's the best funnel I've seen in network marketing. And all you got to do is copy and paste your link, put it on your social, send it in a message, send it in a text. Use your funnel up. People can join for free. If you bring affiliates in and you take them along the Shoply journey, they'll upgrade and upgrade and upgrade. But what we're doing now at the influencer level is people can now join at influencer level for $1.99. And so this is really going to take off now in those emerging markets where perhaps, you know, $4.99 was too expensive. $7.99 is too expensive. So they'll join up as an affiliate or an influencer. They can now build their way to Influencer Pro. So this is super, super cool. So if you don't have $799 US, join up for $1.99, enroll 3 people, and you are an Influencer Pro. Very, 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 very cool. So that can be 3 other influencers. It can be 3 other Influencer Pros, doesn't matter. You enroll 3, you are now an Influencer Pro. And so we enroll at influencer level. We get all the aspects of the compensation plan, you know, obviously minus bringing on vendors and getting that 3%, but you get every aspect of the uni level, the community bonus, the direct bonus, everything. Also $4,300 in course value. Influencer Pro is still the same, right? We still get those value. We still get the vendor certificate. But we join up at Influencer, $199. Enroll 3 people, go straight to Influencer Pro. Once we get to Influencer Pro, we unlock 2 tokens. How sexy are these tokens, right? So we unlock these 2 tokens. 1 token for digital products, so e-learning courses, those types of things, coaching that wants to come on, and 1 product for physical traditional vendors. So your 2 tokens will be unlocked as an Influencer Pro now. And if new people enroll as an Influencer Pro, they get the 2 tokens automatically, right? So these 2 tokens get you a $99 license. So instead of someone coming on and paying $1,500 to be an international vendor, they can pay $99 with your token. They'll enter that into their enrollment. Or if they want to be in e-learning, so they've got a digital course, they can enroll for $1. Once you have used up your token, so you bring on a digital vendor, they sign up, it unlocks another digital token for you to bring on another digital vendor. Once you have helped that vendor get $1,500 in sales. So let's stop here and pivot for a moment. We enroll as an influencer, $199, or you're enrolling new people, $199. They enroll 3 people. They upgrade to Influencer Pro automatically. Don't have to pay any money. They get 2 tokens. So they unlock their tokens. They bring on a digital vendor. Then together, like what we did with Jeff, Jeff comes on, digital vendor, $1. Thank you very much. I'll join up for $1, no brainer. We launch Jeff's course. We launch Jeff's business. We launch the vendor of Laptop Lifestyle Dads, right? And we help him to get $1,500 in sales. Pretty easy. Like in Jeff's first week of launching, he sold 2 $5,000 mentoring packages. It's not hard to get $1,500 in sales. We'll get that straight off a launch. We're the only team in Shoply that are launching our vendors the correct way. Most teams aren't even launching their vendors. They're just bringing them on and hoping someone sees their product and buys it. We're launching our vendors and getting them hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars in sales. So the goal there would be to get them that $1,500 in sales straight off the launch, or certainly within their first month of being on the platform. Once you do that, you unlock another token for yourself, whether it be digital or physical. If you have any questions on that, I might just pause there for a second. It's pretty straightforward, but if you have any sort of questions on the last 2 slides, so the new influencer level at $199, you enroll 3 people, go to Influencer Pro. You can still enroll at Influencer Pro, but now you can build your way there with just 3 enrollments. We unlock 2 tokens. We get those vendors $1,500 in sales. We unlock another token, and so forth and so forth. So if you have any questions there, just type them in the chat. We might do some unmuting at the end of the preso just so I can keep rolling through. But if you have any questions, you can type that in, and I'll just make sure I get them answered. Otherwise, I'll keep pushing through, and then we'll do some Q&A at the end where we can do some unmuting. So I think this really does a couple of things. It is super duplicatable. It's super affordable. It works in emerging markets to help us take countries from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3. It gives people a real simple blueprint on, okay, that's what I do. I'm $199, I can afford that. And we'll show you kind of the formula that we're looking at doing as we move forward here in the slides. $199, enroll 3, become an Influencer Pro, unlock 2 tokens, repeat. It's a real simple. And if you want to go and grab 2 vendors straight away, go and grab 2 vendors. If you don't. Let's just keep enrolling influencers, Influencer Pros, Influencer Pros. If you find a vendor down the track, hey, you've got 2 tokens sitting there that you can bring on a vendor for $1 or for $99. So what they're doing here, Lewis, with this, they're trying this out until the end of February, but it's going to be permanent, right? So you'll have the opportunity. It's probably going to be within the calendar month as well. I'll check that with Nick, but usually with these types of things, you'd want to give them, the 30 days to unlock the 3, but they might not have a time limit on it. Let me check that for you. But I know that this will be ongoing. They're saying they're going to run it through to, the end of Feb. So right now you enroll an influencer. They've got to the end of February to enroll 3, upgrade to Influencer Pro, unlock their 2 tokens. And then possibly, if you bring on a new person, they may have to do that in their first 30 days. but they never mentioned a time limit. So it's a good question. I'll double check that for you. Bringing on a vendor, they still need to do the Google Drive files of documents and ID. So I'll get to that one, Jade. That's a good question as well. Yeah, it's been streamlined a lot more. So, I mean, you've always got a KYC with anything. You know, if I want to open up an app to trade the stock market, or I want to get paid in network, you've got a KYC. But yeah, it's been streamlined a lot. So I'll get to that really shortly. We'll touch base on that. Oh, the next slide. So Jade, yeah, it's a lot more streamlined. So now if a vendor is really active and's got their act together, they can be from 0 to launching in 2 weeks, maybe quicker. So to sort of take you back on that journey, when we first started, the LaCour Enterprise Group has been around for 30 years. They've been doing the direct sales capacity for over a decade, and they're super conservative and kind of super strict. I've known them for probably the last 10 years. And they're known for not taking risks, for being very compliant and being 20, 30-year-old companies. So I like that. But Rod really took a lot of the processes literally. And so, yeah, as he went on and on and on, he was sort of saying, hey, it's taking too long to get these vendors on. Yeah, they're taking a month, 2 months, 3 months to come on board. And so, yeah, the core kind of said to them, well, you don't have to do that first. You can do that later. And this is not even necessary. And we don't do that anymore. And so they broke down the barriers and worked out, now we can get a vendor up and running. If they've got their documents, load them all up. They can have everything loaded onto the website in a week or two, even before their KYC and their contract is signed. Now, they're probably not going to get paid, right? Until their KYC is paid, because they've got to know your customer. They've got to have their bank account and all those types of things. But yeah, the vendors can come through, and in 2 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, that's going to be even more streamlined, which I'll get to in a second. But yeah, to answer your questions, guys, if you were to bring on, like I'm bringing on a digital vendor right now. I wish I could tell you their name, because they are the biggest deal. That, like, most of you guys would know the name. It's a huge deal. Reached out to me on socials. Guys, if you're not posting about this sort of stuff, I can be more accurate than the best clairvoyant, the best psychic on the planet, and I can tell you that your results are going to be 0. 100% guarantee 0 results. Now, if you post every single day, your results still could be the same, but you're giving yourself a chance. You're putting the percentages in your favor. And so, I post pretty consistently. I mix it up between the opportunity and product and live commerce and Gary Vee and whatever it might be. And so this guy just saw, hey, if you've got a digital course, let me and my team promote the hell out of it for you, make you go viral around the world. He just texted me and said, hey, we've just put all of my content that I've been teaching for the last 30 years in these digital courses. We have an affiliate program, but I'm always looking to do more and add more. I said, yeah, man, this is perfect for you. We did one Zoom. He's like, I'm in. And within 4 days, I mean, he's a big deal, right? So he had an assistant doing it all for him. A lot of vendors are like doing the books, doing the PowerPoint, shipping the product themselves, making the product themselves. So yeah, I get it. But within 4 days, they had all their documents uploaded, approved, and now they're uploading all of their digital assets into the course. I think that's going to be done by the end of this week. We'll probably be live on the website in 10 days, and he hasn't even done the KYC stuff yet. And so, yeah, it can happen really quickly at the moment. So I kind of hope that answers your question there. The vendors also now have the ability, instead of having to, so Jay, sort of going back to your questions of, like Google Drive, and it's just a lot easier for them to do. They can sort of upload it a lot simpler, a lot faster. They've got the systems, they've got the staff. They're not going to go under the radar. So as long as they are actually doing the steps, they're going to go through the process pretty quickly. And again, as long as the compliance can sometimes hold them up. So, if someone's got things that are non-compliant, claims about wrinkles or weight loss or, health or income or anything like that, then it takes a little bit longer to reword that for compliance, but otherwise pretty quickly. Vendors can now go on, and again, they can still have Telegram groups and Facebook groups, which I still think they should, because it's a bit more instant communication. People got multiple choices to go and find content, but you can now upload your how-to videos right here. Come into the website. We will see this. Customers won't see this, but we will see this. So affiliates, influencers, influencer pros will see this. I can click on training, and on Jeff's page, I can see, okay, here's all these different courses. I want to go live and promote the $1,900 one because I feel comfortable in that price point, and I want to make a $300, $400 direct bonus, whatever it is. Okay, here's an image that I can put on Facebook because I don't want to put a video on there today. Here's what you get in that course. Fantastic. Copy, paste all the dot points, put on my Facebook post, send. And so I can come on here and learn why should I even promote Jeff's course? Oh, it actually sounds pretty good. Why should I even promote this Vitality products? Wow, I didn't realize that every single product was organic and I can get more energy. So you can learn about the science, you can learn about the whys, the how-to, the ingredients, pick all the promotional videos, photos, everything that we need under the training. Now, of course, the vendors need to actually go in there and upload those how-tos. And I can see some vendors, particularly the ones that aren't doing digital courses and perhaps aren't very technical, having a bit of a stall on that because they're like, dude, you know, I've uploaded pictures of my products. I sell product. I don't even know how to make a how-to video. And so there could be some delay in some vendors having good training stuff. But let me tell you, the vendors that get out quickly and do this, they're the ones that affiliates are going to come along and promote because it just makes it so easy for us to go copy, paste, send, Facebook post, done, buy my product. Here's my link. So that's a really, really cool feature for the vendors there. I would also encourage vendors, if you are a vendor watching this call tonight or on the recording, or you're an influencer pro that's brought a vendor on, and this is what we also did pretty good with both our digital and our physical guys, because I'm just from an old school traditional network marketing background, right? Where we always had starter packs. We always had bundles, right? And so it just made sense on their launch to launch with a special bundle. Okay, you can get this, and this all bundled up together, and you're going to save 30% on this bundle. So this is really, really smart because we can bring on an affiliate, bring on an influencer for $199. So it's very affordable. We can say, hey, pick your bundle. Here's 3 vendors that I recommend. What products are you into? Are you into skincare, health? Like, what are you into? Digital? Find out what they're passionate. I think you're going to find like 1 in a million people are happy to promote anything. People want to promote what they believe in and what they're into, what their passion is. So spend the time with them as this is your onboarding with your new influencer. $199, what are you into? Great. Let's do this hair product since you love hair so much. So we're going to go and promote Bo's starter pack here. And the starter pack might be $199. There might be a $50 direct bonus in that. And so we're going to go and show them how they can find their affiliate link to this product, do a post on social media from the training website, and they're going to go live. It doesn't have to be a video live or a Facebook live. It's just their first social media post with the product bundle that they love, with their affiliate link, so people can click on it, buy it, and they've made their first commissions. So if you're a vendor or you're an influencer pro that's bringing on a vendor, I would encourage the vendors to get a bundle together ASAP if they haven't already. Again, most of our vendors are pretty good with this. If you did one just for launch, I would keep it as a getting started affiliate bundle. So package up your best-selling products or all of your products. If you don't have many, put a good discount on that. You know, if you buy this bundle, 20% off, 10% off, whatever you want to do. The influencer comes on, buys a bundle, we go live straight away in their first week, first month. So that's that. And a lot of the vendors have done that already, which is really cool. So that's live already. The funnel, this is what I was talking about in the beginning. If you don't know where your funnel is, you can just log in, click on back office. About halfway down the dashboard homepage, you'll see, I think it's called your affiliate link or your referral link. You can click on that, copy, paste, and people come through this funnel. This funnel is, this converts really, really well. So Nick has now gone through and redone all of the videos. And so when people click on influencer journey, and what I normally do when I'm texting someone, I mean, when I started Shoply, I text people through 8 different links. It's kind of how it usually starts. Now I text them and say, hey, jump onto this link right here. When you land on the page, click on Influencer Journey and go through, see what you think. I'll talk to you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. That's it. Have you guys ever got a message about an opportunity that was more than a paragraph long or page long on email? And if you're like me, it's like, listen to that later. Audio messages I listen to on 1.5 times. Anything longer than 3 minutes, I'll listen to later. Like, we're in a busy world, an attention world. And so that's all I write to them. When you land on this page, because again, I want people, you got to hold their hand. I don't just send them the link and say, I'll talk to you at 4 o'clock tomorrow, because I find people get on here and go, I didn't know which one to click, the vendor journey or the influencer journey. So I literally write, click on this link. When you get to that page, click on influencer journey. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And it takes them on a really great journey. So it takes them through the really short teaser Shoply videos that you guys have all seen. Nick is welcoming them and talking them through next step. It goes into a bit of a longer video. This is your options that you have. You can be a team builder. You can be an affiliate. Yeah, you can be on vendors. This is how you earn money. And so it takes them on a journey of shorter, longer, but it takes them through that in like 5-10 minutes. Then, bang, if they're ready to go, and you might have a person that you've had 3 or 4 conversations with already, you've got a great relationship with them, they've seen a few of your Facebook posts, maybe you've chatted to them at a barbecue, you send them the link, and they're like, you know what, I know enough. I trust Zach. I'm going to go and join up at this influencer level at $199. And then I'm going to enroll 3 people and upgrade to Influencer Pro without having to pay anything extra. So they click on Influencer and they sign up. Or if they're, like most people, especially if it's a cold Facebook ad or just a cold market that's seen a post, they might click on, I'm not quite ready yet. That's okay. If they're not ready yet, they go to a page with a full long version webinar that Nick has done. Goes for about 40 minutes. And so they get the full story of Shoply, which might answer all their Q&As. Then, okay, I'm ready to enroll now. Or you just follow them up, right? So the funnel works really, really well. It takes in the psychology of internet marketing. I'm not going to start with a 40-minute presentation, because guess what? No one's going to watch that for the first video. But they'll watch a 30-second one. And then they'll be interested enough to watch a 1-minute one, then a 3-minute one, then a 10-minute one, then maybe a 40-minute one, or they might come back to this. And they can enroll straight off the bat. So that funnel works really, really well. If you don't know where that funnel is, reach out to your upline. We can show you in 2 seconds. Reach out to me. Otherwise, just log into Shoply, back office, and on your dashboard halfway down, you'll have your referral link sitting right there, copy and paste. Also, launching 2nd of February will be a specific one for services and digital. So, instead of just putting everyone through a vendor portal, we can also have the digital e-learning and services funnel as well. So that'll be more specific, gives us some great options. And, with the e-learning, I reckon most people on this call, if not every single person, you may not know personally the owner of the course, but put in the chat if you've ever done a digital course. Just put in the chat a Y for yes if you've done a digital course. Now, that might be on knitting, AI, network marketing, sales, Instagram, social media, how to keep your grass looking green, whatever it is. If you've done a digital course, put on a Y in the chat for me. And I was thinking the other day, I've spent hundreds of thousands, maybe 7 figures now at age 46 on self-development. I'm old enough to say that I was the guy at, Think and Grow Rich seminars or Tony Robbins seminars, whatever they were, that when a speaker had finished their 90-minute presentation, they were offering a $6,000 box of goodies. And in that box were DVDs, VHS, and a blueprint booklet that you could go through to learn how to make 50 grand a month on eBay. And I was the first guy rushing the stage to buy that for 6,000. I was hipping, shouldering grandmas out the way to be the first one, because if you were first, you also got a one-on-one call with the person that developed that. And you don't see them. And then I get home and not open it for 3 months, right? And then the next speaker would come up and I'd buy that one. Then the next speaker, and I did everything. Now it's all digital. Now we can learn whatever we want to learn. We can go onto YouTube and learn it for free. We want to upsell and uplearn AI. We want to mentor. We go and buy Jeff's stuff and so forth and so forth. Maybe jump into the chat. I was a course junkie. Yeah. Why? So my point to that is this is huge. $1 trillion industry by 2032. Live selling $1 trillion industry this year. So we're onto a good combination. But the point is, if you've ever done a course, and it looks like everybody here has, how hard is it to track down the owner of that course that you did? You probably bought it mostly because of who put it together and their expertise. Reach out to them. They've got Facebook pages, PAs, assistants, general managers. Maybe you're in their mentoring course already. I know that many people, and that's how we've been able to get a lot of conversations going on the digital aspect. And so that could really, really blow up. You've got the funnel. It's going to be huge. You can promote it all around the world. We don't have to worry about shipping. So this is an aspect you could really focus on. Imagine enrolling as an influencer. You buy a bundle of AI. You go get 3 other people on board that say, hey, do you want to learn from AI? I've just come across a guy in this Shoply course called Jeff. He's got the best stuff I've ever seen. It's half the price of everybody else. Just come on board. Oh, we want to learn about AI. There's so much stuff out there on the internet. We didn't know who to go to. Buy this course, buy this course. Oh, I just upgraded to Influencer Pro. I unlocked 2 tokens. Okay, I'm going to go bring this course on. This is really where you could get some fast traction going in your business. And within 2 to 4 weeks, we get our vendor funnel. So again, I don't even really, I'm not going to send. So with this, I nearly said his name then, with this gentleman that I'm bringing on right now, I was sending a few links. I did a bit of a lengthy explanation. I did a Zoom with him. He trusts me. He understood the concept. But moving forward 2 weeks from now, I would just send him, I'm going to change his name. Hey, John, click on this link. When you get to this page, click on the vendor journey. Check out the videos on how it all works. I'll talk to you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. We'll talk about more. So I can qualify more. I can save my time more. I can let the funnel do the work for me. When I do that Zoom, I've got to yes, I'm in, instead of, I've still got to think about it. So the vendor funnel will be ready very, very soon as well. Woo! Getting started training. So this has been missing a little bit. And yeah, we've done bits and pieces of it. I guess I've kind of worked closely with the people that are engaged and active in building. We've done our own version. In my previous company, I sat down and put a getting started training together that ended up being used all around the world with the company. It had hundreds and thousands of views on YouTube. So all we would do is we would bring on people into our opportunity the same way we're doing with Shoply, through the funnel, through Zooms, through live events, through 3-way calls. Then I would sit down with them, do the getting started training with them over a 30-day period. So I had a 48-hour assignment. So, okay, in the next 48 hours, this is what we're doing. We're going to pick a product bundle. We're going to go live. We're going to launch your business. I want you to read this book, that's what we used to do. Now we can say, go and do Brian Breach's free e-learning course, et cetera, et cetera. And so that duplicated all over the world. People just knew exactly what to do. But what we did was, in the bigger picture, I was able to develop full-time network marketers that 10 years ago were broke, stay-at-home mums, stay-at-home dads, never really done network marketing before. Because of that duplication process, we had them reading, books and audios and podcasts of things like Your First Year in Network Marketing. I would still recommend every single person that comes into Shoply, if they want to be a team builder and a business builder and a networker, read or listen to that podcast, Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell. When I first joined network marketing in 1998, very soon after that, someone gave me that book and I read it back to front. If I hadn't have read that book, I would have quit network marketing straight away. I'd be doing a different career. That book showed me what to expect. And when it came, I was like, yeah, I knew that was going to come. Most people, they go and tell all their friends and family about this amazing new product, this amazing new concept. They shut it down and they're done. And so I still believe today that personal development, mindset, leadership, learning about AI, learning about live commerce, learning about social media, learning about network marketing is just as important as the nitty-gritty stuff, right? So we'll incorporate all this, but the getting started training is simply going to be, people are going to come through. They're going to join as an influencer pro. They're going to buy their product. They might just buy one product. They're like, look, $200 is a stretch for me, but I can buy that one bottle of serum that I really like the look at from Dr. AQ. And when I get that bottle of serum, I'm really happy to go live with it, try it out. So they might just buy one product. They might buy the bundle. They go live. They make some money. It's great. We want to make sure they're staying active. So they're going to pick a product, again, that they like to stay active in Australia, in Canada, in the US. I think mostly probably now in Europe as well. Everyone needs 100 PV to stay active in the compensation plan to get paid. So write that down before the end of January. If you've been sleeping, if you haven't even been paying your $30 or $40 subscription each month, time to get back, pay it, get back into that community bonus, start getting the spillover of the matrix, stay active in the whole compensation plan. Because if people come on board now as an influencer $199, they buy a bottle of serum or they buy a bundle. Well, now the uni level compensation plan, the marketplace opens up the payment for you as well. If you're not active, you won't get paid those commissions. Okay, we're going live on Instagram. We're going live on Facebook with my serum. Fantastic. Okay, we have an opportunity presentation coming up. It's a Zoom. It's on Monday night. I want you to invite your top 10 girlfriends to that, your top 10 people you'd have on the boardroom, your top 10 vendors, your top 10 influencers. We're going to invite them all to the Zoom. I want to start your Shoply training. And this Shoply training is really the thing that me and people in Team Influence here, the leaders, will come up with, because within our team culture, within the products that we have, within the certain things I believe in, we can take them through a journey on getting started training. So here's your 48 hours. Here's your first 30 days. Okay, we're off and racing. And you'll know within 30 days of who you're running with and who you're not, who you're walking with, which is okay, and who you're not. If people are sleeping, they don't even do the first 48 hours. They don't want to do, then you just let them sleep. And so we'll come up with our own, okay, yeah, buy your bundle, great, stay active, go public, invite and present. But what do they invite and present to? That's going to be different for each team. So here are our regular opportunity Zooms. Here are our live events that are coming up. I'm happy to do a three-way call with you with my upline. Here's my funnel. So, you get used to that. That's how you're going to invite people to your funnel. So make sure they know where their affiliate link is, et cetera, et cetera. And then we're going to come up with our own version of our Shoply training. So this is what we're going to take people through. Real simple, duplicatable blueprint of where they can go and stay connected. That's all part of it. Here's our Facebook group. I'm going to chuck you in there. Here's our ATM system, which is still relevant today. Here's Telegram. Here's the company stuff, so forth. So over the next 30 days, Shoply will come out with a getting started online version, so a video. And then this begin your Shoply training, that's when we'll sort of branch out and go, okay, here's what we're doing. So looking forward to working with a few of you to bring that out. So guys, just in winding up, if you've got some questions, type them into the chat. I'll go back through and have a look. You'll be able to unmute yourself as well if you want to ask those questions. Anything that I'm not sure of, I'll go back and get back to you within 24 hours. But this is where it's at, guys. So we enroll as an influencer pro. We still have this pioneering bonus, right? So as an influencer pro, we can enroll someone. We're going to get the 160 direct bonus, 160 direct bonus, 160 direct bonus. And we're also getting a $300 bonus for enrolling 3. So there's your 780, which is your influencer pro investment back. Influencer Pro $799. With your direct bonuses, a bit of volume, you're going to have your $799 back. So this is what I love saying to people is like, let's enroll. We're going to go and enroll 3. Then we're going to help those 3 do, and we're just going to duplicate that all day long. Influencer, it makes even more sense, right? Because we're going to enroll as influencer at $199. We're going to enroll 3 people, become an influencer pro. Now, if you enroll 3 people, you're going to unlock the $300 pioneer bonus. And so that's really the key is enroll and help them enroll 3. So our next few goals over the next 120 days, we're going to come up with a bit of a game plan. If you're in Australia, Canada, US, you've been sleeping, need to stay active. So you need to get that 100 PV point order in this month. Enroll 3, unlock your tokens, help your new influencers or influencer pros get 3 repeat. It's pretty much as simple as that. Make sure we're active. Let's have a goal to enroll 3. Now, how many times can we do this over the next 120 days? That's really up to you. Enroll 3, unlock your tokens, help your new guys. Now, some goals that you may want to put down. Who can rank advance 3 times? Now, if you've kind of been sleeping, but you've got some skill, you've got some influence, you haven't even done 1 post yet, rank advancing 3 times from like, you know, a catalyst to T1, T2, T3 is going to be really, really simple. So create a goal for me to go from Diamond 2 to 1, 2 to Global Influencer 2. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but I'm up for it. I'm up for it. So who can rank advance 3 times over the next 120 days? Put that down as a goal for yourself. If you're kind of starting out or you sort of hit T1, something like that, aim for Mic 1 or above. Mic 1 is a great rank. You'll be making some good money there. So aim for a Mic 1 or above in the next 120 days. Go live with a new vendor or a new product or a new bundle every single week. So together, we're going to work together to do that, support each other's posts, comments, like, unlock your tokens, right? So if you're already an Influencer Pro, your 2 tokens will be live, you know, any day. So over the next 120 days, we don't really need to focus on the vendor thing. At the moment, we need to focus on sales. We need to focus on customers, products, influencers, Influencer Pros. But over the next 120 days, that's 4 months. Can you bring on 2 vendors? Maybe it's 1 digital, 1 physical, 2 physical, 2 digital, whatever, and help them to get $1,500 in sales. Then you unlock another 2 tokens. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So can you rank advance 3 times? Go live with a new product. You can go live with a product every day if you want to. At least once a week, pretty simple. Bring on 2 vendors, help them get some sales, repeat. How are we going to do this, guys? We're going to do it by working together. So we're going to be doing opportunity Zooms, team Zooms, 3-way calls, live events. We've got a live event coming up on the Gold Coast. We're going to be linking arms. I'm going to be linking arms with the people that want to do this. I haven't got time to give CPR to the people in the cemetery. If you guys want to stay lying in the cemetery, I'm sorry. I just hope that you go to the next life in the right direction. I haven't got time to do CPR, but I've got all the time in the world to work with those people that want to work this. We need to show up. So we need to show up to Zooms like this. 25 on tonight is fantastic, but we need to have that to 50, to 100. You need to show up to all the opportunities, all the team Zooms, right? All the live events. First step I would do would be to reach out to your team and wake them up. So the people that you have in your Telegram group, your Facebook Messenger, your text group, the 3 girlfriends that you joined with, whoever that may be, if people are kind of went hard in the beginning, then dropped off, or they never went at all, they would be your best people right now, your leads, your customers, your mum, your dad, whoever it is, and say, hey, Shoply 2.0 is here. Check out all the products that we've got right now. I want to go through these products with you, and you tell me which one you like the most. In fact, mum, your health isn't that great. You don't even have an option. You're going on this health product right now. Each month on auto ship, here we go. So reach out to your customers, your team, your leads, and we're going to wake them up, right? Use your funnel, guys. It really does. This is literally a copy and paste on your socials. The best way to do this is come up with a cool video or a cool image, a headline that attracts attention, and then put your link in the comments underneath. People click on the link, they might join up. They're going to go through your funnel. They're going to start to think this Shopee thing's pretty cool. Try not to put your link in your socials direct. The algorithm just doesn't like it. Good headline, cool video or picture, linking comments underneath to your funnel. That's how people are going to join. Get them on the opportunity Zooms. Get them on a 3-way call with me or your upline. Post on social media. Start messaging people individually. Now, you can do a copy paste, but never ever do 100% copy and paste. So always make this takes a little bit more time, but not much more. But always, and use AI if you want to, go and talk to Jeff and get this automated and save even more time. But personalize it. So talk how you would talk, but talk how you would talk to that person. And if you're not very good at how you should talk to that person, get some training and some coaching from your upline. But, just simply like, hey, how was Christmas? Did you end up going to Port Douglas or not? Notice you've got another 6 months of annual leave. How cool is that? By the way, what are you going to do with that time? Have you checked out Shopee 2.0? Or you've got to check out this new serum. Or, hey, I know you've been wanting to learn all about AI. I've got to show you this course that I'm involved in. Whatever it might be, personalize it to the individual. People hate copy, and you can tell a copy and paste text from 10 kilometers away. It doesn't have your name in it to start with. Hi there, been a while. Hey, mate. Use their name. People love reading their name, hearing their name. Do an audio message. Personalize it. And then you can copy and paste the rest with your link to your funnel. Get out there and start networking, guys. This conversation, I don't care whether it's from Shoply 2.0. This conversation has always worked. From the day we launched till now, the concept has always been sexy and curious to entrepreneurs, influencers, affiliates, vendors. There hasn't been one person that I've talked to about this that's gone, oh, that sounds crap. That won't work. Not everyone's joined, but everyone's gone, wow, that sounds cool. So the conversation and the vision and the concept has always worked. Get out there and start networking again, going to these entrepreneurial events, real estate events, personal development, AI, influencer events, whatever they may be, and start networking and telling people about Shoply, because the message will always be received really well. I would even do up business cards. I've been talking about this for years now. And, you know, a business card's a little bit old school, but you bring it into the new world. So go and create a business card. I've actually got one in my wallet that I just tap on people's phone and it brings up all my contacts. You could use your phone and tap your phone these days. There's lots of cool things, but go and get a cool looking traditional business card and put the link to your funnel on there. So it might just be, you know, here's an affiliate program for your amazing product. Click this link. And they go home and they type in your URL and they look it up. Have your funnel link on something. I would have your funnel link on a pinned post on Facebook. Just put into the chat real quick a Y for yes if you have a pinned post on your Facebook profile, meaning that you've got, hey, this is who I am. You know, I am Joanne. This is a little bit about me. This is what I do. If you're interested to know more, click on this link. And you've pinned that. So everyone that goes to your profile can read your pinned post and go, oh, what's this link? Have your funnel link sitting on your pinned post. Rotate your pinned post. Try different things. You can have 2 different posts. You can have 2 reels pinned. This is something that I need to do. It's on my list of things to do, but those things really work. But have your funnel link readily available. Business card, digital cards, social media, right? So when you go to live events, you're prepared so that you don't have to wonder whether they've got, and you know, now the company's bringing out these autoresponders and emails so we can see when people opt in, when we order a product, when someone signed up. So I'm looking forward to seeing all those as well. We're going to do vendor launches, continuing to do them, influencer launches, you know, so this is how we're going to do it. Now, what's the reward of that going to be? The reward is always your personal gratitude, your personal satisfaction. Yes, there's dollars, but the reward is really becoming the best version of yourself. And I go back to the original catch cry we had on day 1 of our team, to be the influence that brings out the very best in each other. That's really the reward, to become the best version of yourself, to use all of these experiences to upskill, which you can take into anything. Yes, we want to make some freaking bank. Say amen to bank. Of course, that's a great reward. We want to make bank, enrolling influencers, influence employees, duplicating vendors. We want to be making bank. You're going to gain the respect and influence and stature. Now, everybody wants that. When you show up, even if you just sit there with your camera on, don't underestimate that. You are gaining respect and influence with every other person that's on the Zoom, with the leaders, with the corporate team, with your upline, with the diamonds. And that flows over into so many different things. Hey, reaching out if you want to collaborate on a project outside of Shoply. Hey, reaching out if you want to collaborate on this live event. Hey, would love you to introduce me at this event that I'm speaking at. Hey, I've got a business opportunity here. Hey, have you looked at this investment? Hey, do you want to hang out for a beer? You know, it overflows in so many different ways if you just show up, upskill, and, you know, you don't know where that's going to go into the future. It could be everything to do with Shoply for the next 20 years. It might be something else. It might just be seeing the other dad or the other mom at the car line at school, and they go, oh, wow, that's Zach in real life. Check him out. He does look as good as he looks on the Zooms. You know, it takes a lot of overflow into real life, right? And it's just being consistent. It's just being consistent. increase your following. We all want that. Helping others. Yeah, it can be a bit of a selfish act sometimes to help others. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but how good do you feel when you've just helped someone to go from influencer to influencer pro by helping them enroll 3? You're helping others. That's a great reward. Become a true leader. That can overflow into other things. And also, what I'm going to do is the person that brings on the most influencer pros over the next 120 days, I'm going to pay for their flights to the Shopley launch. So I don't care whether you're from New Zealand, Miami, Brisbane, Melbourne, Canada. Bit unlucky if you live in Miami, probably, but I'll pay for your flights to the Shopley launch, which theoretically is in 120 days, right? So we still haven't got confirmation on that, but 120 days in Miami or Dallas is kind of the words that we've been given for the official launch. So the person that brings on the most influencer pros, I'll pay for your flights. That can either be just signing up influencer pros, or you've helped an influencer to get 3 people to upgrade to influencer pro. Either. How many influencer pros do you have in your organization from today till 120 days? So I'll give you the finer details on all of that very, very shortly. And guys, if you are a little bit excited, a lot excited, curious, all in, you want to rub shoulders, you want to hang out, you want to learn more, you want to go to Diamond in Shopley, whatever it may be, we have a Gold Coast training event coming up on the 7th and 8th of February. We need to get 20 people registered to that, or we'll just do a boardroom meeting in Noosa or something like that. Or we'll just change the venue that we have there. But we need to get 20 people. I'd like to get 30 plus. We are maybe even looking at opening it up to some other teams in Shopley. And there's a possibility that a few diamonds from the US may fly over for it, and maybe we'll do maybe we'll take it bigger. But at the moment right now, 20 to 30 people from our team. Welcome drinks on the Friday night, the 7th networking, 8th full day training, everything to do with the Instagram algorithm, the Shopley comp plan, selling, converting, funnels, internet marketing, internet ads, mindset, personal development, AI, whatever it may be. We're going to have some incredible guest speakers squeezed all into one day, go out for dinner that night. You know, it kind of has the same influence, the same effect as the Miami event. We'll do it locally, but we're not going to muck around. This is not going to be kumbaya with a campfire in the middle, just patting each other on the back saying how good Shopley is. This is rubber meets the road, really great speakers, really great content. So you go away from this event feeling like you got incredible value for like $97 it is. So it's like, click on the QR code, scan the QR code, grab that link. I'll try and put that link shortly into the chat for you guys. But go and register for that right now. I know there was about 20 people that said, yes, I'm coming. If you haven't registered for that yet, though, make sure you go and register, because we're either going to need to get a bigger room or a smaller room, depending on registrations. But we need to see those registrations coming through so we know catering, welcome drinks, room, all that sort of stuff. So don't think, oh, I'll just say yes on a Facebook post, or I'll let Aaron know later, or I'll do it last minute. Go and register for this tonight if you can. Most of the people that probably said yes to that are on this call because they're leaders, right? So looking forward to that one. So 7th and 8th of Feb, I'll be emceeing that. We're going to have some great speakers, great content, some good competitions, all these types of great things. Vendors, we're going to have products on the tables for vendors, vendor spotlights, all that sort of stuff. So guys, that is all from the Shopley 2.0, and obviously some bit of a game plan from our team. Obviously, we're going to break this down into more and more Zooms. So opportunity Zoom coming up with all the Shopley 2.0 slides. So I would do that tomorrow night if I was available, but I'm traveling. And so not that you guys can't do your own opportunities, of course, or just go and reach out to people or put them in your funnel or get them on a call. But we'll do a big multi-team opportunity presentation probably on Tuesday night. Just stay tuned for that one. So I'm going to get the other teams involved in that and get ready to invite. I'll put that. The link will just be this link. So you guys know the link. It's in the features section on the Facebook group. So if you want to start inviting people to that, let's just say Tuesday night. So that's a day after the public holiday. That should work fine. So let's say a week from now, Tuesday week, we are going to run a Shopley 2.0 opportunity Zoom. This is for brand new people, right? So this is maybe for a lead that you had early on. This is for people that haven't really kicked into gear yet, and for people that never heard of Shopley. So there'll be this webinar link. You can find it on the featured section of the Facebook. I'll put a flyer and everything together. It'll be 7:30 p.m. Queensland time, 8:30 p.m. Victorian time. You can start inviting people to that right now. Any other questions, guys? Unmute or chat, and I'll just spend a bit of time making sure you've got clarification and all that. The thing that I want you to get from this Zoom is, yeah, excitement, engagement, I'm in, but also clarity. So I'm clear on what we have in front of us now. I'm clear on my path forward. I'm clear on all the figures and everything that's been put together. And then obviously we can do one-on-one trainings on the details of all that as we go along. Let me just find the chat. Feel free to unmute.
So as a vendor, it's on this call, really fired up for the new platform and the new training sort of tabs and all of that sort of thing. Like, yeah, very exciting. It's been worth the teething issues to get to this point. 1.0 is done. There's, as I said on the call, take the 1.0 hat off and put the 2.0 hat on. And, the rest is history, right? Let's go. And, I'm running a masterclass. I'm going to be running masterclasses, monthly, at least once a month. So, all you need to do is, for the AI, for the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy and the products, is just invite people into our free masterclasses, just like we did for our launch. We're going to rinse and repeat that whole model. And, as looking at my stats for the last 2 months, Shopley has been responsible for about 300% growth for my business. And that's just a sample size of what we did for our launch. And I'm excited. We've got a few other vendors that are coming on board here with other coaches and other products. And yeah, just really, really fired up for the future here. And the next 120-day run, it's going to be brilliant. And then we can go into 3.0. Let's go.
100%, mate.